What's up, YouTube? Zandar the Legend here today with a box of Cons of Tarkir, 36 booster packs of glory. However, I'm a little sad. This box, look at this box. Oh my goodness. It's had a rough life, guys. Like, I sure hope those top couple cards aren't too bad. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, handy dandy Paula Dean getting us in there today. Going through a card box like butter. Hope everybody's having a great day today and getting to watch some extra pack openings. Oh, yeah, that box has been beat up really bad, which I really enjoy keeping my boxes, so that's kind of sad. As always, our box of cards comes with an insert. Even the insert's pretty tore up this time. Talks about Friday Night Magic and just some other things. Pretty much full promotional insert. With that being said, let's just get straight in to opening some cards. There's cards that are going to be damaged. It's going to be these, and they're always going to be at the top, which it doesn't appear. As always, we're going to go over the anatomy of a booster pack for the first time. You're going to have your set indicator right here. Black indicates a common. You're going to have 10 to 11 commons, which nobody really cares about because there's going to be so many of those by the time we're done. You're going to have 3 uncommons indicated by silver. So our first uncommon is a Murek Nightblade, a Suspension Field, Warden of the Eye, which will be followed by a rare or mythic and possibly a premium card. Our first rare or mythic is a Karoo Lich Lord. Pretty common rare, not worth hardly anything. It's a 6 mana 4/4 and a huge paragraph there if you want to read it. An island and a goblin token is the way we'll be starting this. So, some cards we're looking for. I have a lot of Polluted Deltas, but they are the #1 card in the set right now. So I'll never frown upon getting more of those. We're looking also for Flooded Strands, Windswept Heaths, a Sorin or a Sarkin, and a Wooded Foothills or Bloodstained Mire. Pretty much all fetch lands. So Stubborn Denials are our first uncommon. Become Immense, Dragon Eye Savants, and an Utter End. 4 mana instant, exile target non-land permanent. And a Morph token. Move our mic over a little bit, so hopefully you guys can hear a little better. Only other really important cards in this set are a Siege Rhino, Dig Through Time, and Infinenza. That's pretty much about it. You're pretty much buying these for the fetch lands, so really you could buy Fate Reforged and have a pretty good shot at them as well. Swarm of Bloodflies, Secret Plans, Murderous Cut, and a Crackling Doom is our rare. 3 mana instant. The Doom deals 2 damage to each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures he or she controls. So, our first layer down, nothing too important. So, if those cards did get damaged, it really wouldn't matter. Dragon Grip. Sandstep Citadel, pretty sweet looking card, and it's a tri-land, so I mean, can't ask for more than that. Horde Ambusher, and a Ghost Fireblade. It's a 1 mana equipment. Creature get +2/+2, it costs 3 to equip. The equip ability costs 2 less to activate if the target is a colorless creature. And a Zombie token. Zombies are pretty sweet in cons, I'll give them that. You know, I'm kind of having some regret. I don't know if it's because the box is damaged or what. We'll have to see how the box turns out here. A Roar of Challenge, Quiet Contemplation, a Nomad Outpost, and a Master of Pearls. 2 mana, 2/2 with Morph. For 5 mana, if it's turned face up, creatures you control get +2/+2 until in the end of turn. And a Snake token. But I'm kind of having buyer's remorse. I don't know if it's because the box was damaged or what, but man, I kind of wish I would have got a box of Dragons of Tarkir instead. Just kind of feeling that way, you know? It happens sometimes. Stubborn Denial, Bellowing Saddle Brute, Seeker of the Way, and a Deflecting Palm. 2 mana instant. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, the palm deals that much damage back to the source's controller. And our first premium card is an uncommon Brave the Sands. I did get a really good deal on this box, though. And when you get good deals on boxes, you got to buy them. That's the way it goes. Chief of the Scale. I've seen a couple new decks using this guy, actually. Mystic Monastery. War Name Aspirant. And a Dig Through Time. There we go. It's one of the higher end cards. Worth about $6 still. It's an 8 mana, but it does have Delve on it. So you can exile cards from your graveyard. So it really can only be a 2 mana. Look at the top 7 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. This card gets a lot of play. So that's our first notable pull, if you ask me. Timely Hordemate. Grumag Swiftwing. Seeker of the Way, and a Mind Swipe. 2 and X, instant ability, counter target spell unless its controller pays X. Mind Swipe deals X damage to that spell's controller. Pretty solid rare. And a Goblin token. Really just want to finish out some of my fetch lands. If we can do that, I will be happy. So we really want some Flooded Strands and some Bloodstained Mires. Pine Walker, Water Whirl, Frontier Boulevard, and a Rakasha Vizier. 5 mana, being a tricolored 4/4. When one or more cards are put into exile from your graveyard, put that many +1/+1 counters on the Vizier. Not too bad. And another premium Sage Eye Harrier, uncommon, so nothing too impressive. Oop, I see a premium uncommon. Premium common. Well, I just spoiled the pooch on that one. Bellowing Saddlebrute, Watcher of the Roost, Soltari Soothsayer, and there we go. Our mythic Amphinenza the Foremost, 3 mana 4/4. When it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on another target tapped creature you control. If creature card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Also, a Molting Snakeskin is our premium foil from that pack. So there we go. Amphinenza is worth a little over $5 as well. So slowly but surely making up the cost of our box. Will we be able to get back to that $80 mark? That's the question. We're sitting about $11 right now. Probably like $13. Burnaway, Ice Feather Haven, Frontier Boulevard, and a Wingmate Rock. $4.80 card right now. 5 mana for 3/4 flying. It also has Raid. When the rock enters the battlefield, if you attacked with a creature this turn, put a 3/4 white bird with token with flying onto the battlefield. Whenever it attacks, you gain 1 life for each attacking creature. Very, very solid next card. So we're about up to like $16, I would say. We're almost a quarter of the way there. Oop. All right. First uncommon is Incremental Growth. Death Frenzy. Temur Charger. Oh my goodness, I just ruined that. A rare is a Mardu Ascendancy. 3 mana enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature you control attacks, put a 1/1 red goblin creature token on the battlefield, tapped and attacking. You can sacrifice the Ascendancy, and creatures you control get +0/+3 until end of turn. And we also got a rare premium card, Master of Pearls. We've already been over them. Not the best rare premium we'd want to see. Maybe it's possible to get 2 in the same back. Man, all the premiums are pretty much right here, it appears. The hot area of the box. Venerable Lamassu. Mardu Charm. Witness of the Ages, and an Ivory Tusk Fortress. This is one of the cards from the intro pack. So 5 mana, 5/7. Untap each creature you control with +1/+1 counter on it during each other player's untap step. And we also got a premium Singing Bell Strike common. Ooh, I love this uncommon. Hordling Outburst. I can always use more of those for some mono red decks. Heru Bloodsucker. Take Up Arms. And there we go. Value Town. $14. We're now almost halfway to paying for the whole box. Flooded Strand. It's a fetch land. You can tap it and pay 1 life. Sacrifice the Flooded Strand, and I can find either a Plains or an Island card, put onto the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. Very, very solid card. Really shooting for about 4 fetch lands this box. I think that's what we got our last box. 4 or 5. I can't remember. And you usually get 1 or 2 of them in a Fate Reforged box. So Brave the Sands, Armament Core, Ride Down, and a Crater's Claws. Another really awesome mono red card. It's red and an X. It deals X damage to target creature or player. It also has Ferocious. It deals X plus 2 damage to that creature or player instead if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. There we go. Warrior token. Not the coolest looking token, but it'll do. Chief of the Edge, Abzan Falconeer, Windstorm, and a Tamura Ascendancy. Man, we're getting a lot of the Ascendancies. 3 mana enchantment. Creatures you control have haste. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. And there's a different warrior token. That warrior token's a little better looking. I'll give them that. They're not all terrible, but Winter Flame is our first uncommon. Cranial Archive. I see a lot of people using this. This is not a bad uncommon. Murderous Cut and a Herald of Amphenenza. 1 mana, 1/2. It also has Outlast. For 3 mana, you can put a 1/1 counter on the creature. Outlast only as a sorcery. Whenever Herald of Amphenenza Outlast ability, put a 1/1 white creature token onto the battlefield. Seen a lot of decks run this, especially the warrior decks. Arc Lightning, very solid uncommon. Ruthless Ripper, Icespire Mantis, and another Polluted Delta. There we go. Number 1 card in the set. It's a land. It's a fetch land. You can tap it, pay 1 life. You know how they work. Gets us an island or a swamp. Always like to see more Polluted Deltas. Well, here we go, guys. Slowly but surely, this box is going to pay for itself. Goblin Slide, Abzan Charm, Tomb of the Spirit Dragon, and a Mardu Ascendancy. 3 mana. We've seen this one. It's the one that gives us a red. Oh my goodness. I wish this was worth more. This is the first Narset I've ever pulled, and it's not in Dragons, but it is a foiled Mythic Narset. 6 mana for 3/2, first strike and hexproof. Whenever Narset the Enlightened Master attacks, exile the top 4 cards of your library. Until end of turn, you may cast non-creature cards exiled with Narset this turn without paying their mana cost. That could be, I think that's my first foil mythic pull ever. That is just awesome. And a Spirit Warrior token. Hold on 1 second. Let me, I'm going to take a picture of this real quick. Get that uploaded. Okay. Woo! Ooh, this box. This could be the box, guys. Timely Horde Mate, Abzin Charm, Soltari Charm, and a Villainous Wealth. 3 mana and X. Target opponent exiles the top X cards of his or her library. You may cast any number of non-land cards with converted mana cost of X or less from among them without paying their mana cost. And a Morph token. We're about halfway there, guys, through the box. So the box is either going to get spicier or it's going to die down right about now. Riverwill Airless, Incremental Growth, Ride Down, and a Flying Crane Technique. 6 mana instant ability. Untap all creatures you control. They gain flying and double strike until end of turn. Also, we got a premium Sultai Charm. Oh, that's one of my first bear tokens, too. That's a pretty cool looking bear. Alright, our uncommon is a Dazzling Ramparts, Watcher of the Roost, Soltari Soothsayer. Wow, polluted deltas galore. Alright, guys, that's our third fetch land. It's another polluted delta. I think we just about paid the box off now. And that's why it's awesome getting good deals on boxes. Because it just takes a couple pulls and you can pay for the whole thing. Mardu Blazebringer, Seek the Horizon, Death Frenzy, and a High Sentinels of Irration. Very, very common rare, though. 4 mana for 3/4 flying. The Sentinels get +1/+1 for each other creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Blah. Also, for 4 mana, you can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, an island, and a spirit token. I have construction. If you see me kind of get out of it, it's because I got construction going on outside. I'm not sure what's going on. Kind of a rainy day too, so that makes no sense. Abzin Battle Priest, Temur Charm, Dead Drop, and a Jeering Instigator. 2 mana for a 2/1 Goblin Rogue. He has Morph for 3. When the Instigator's turn face up, if it's your turn, gain control of another target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature and it gains haste. Sounds amazing, but I don't think he really gets that much play. It's a 6 mana ability to gain something for 1 turn. It's not terrible, but I really don't see him in that many decks. Kin Tree Invocation. Kiru Bloodsucker is very common. Heart Piercer Bow, and a Siege Rhino. We're getting every card that's known in this set. 4 mana, 4/5 with Trample. Enters the battlefield. Each opponent loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life. Value $6.50 card right now. And we also got a Sorin emblem. Man, if we pull a Planeswalker, guys, like a true Planeswalker, Sorin or Sarkhan, then this will be the best box of cons I've ever opened. Can we get there? Goblin Slide. Roar of the Challenge. Windstorm. And a Jeskai Ascendancy. Once again, I said we're getting all the Ascendancies. 3 mana. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, your creatures you get +1/+1 until end of turn. Also untap those creatures. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. And a little Goblin token. Well, you know, Boogie always says the more you treat a pack bad, the better the loot you get. So maybe since this box was just destroyed, that's why we're getting it's giving us stuff. Arc Lightning, Ruthless Ripper, High Spire Mantis, and a Retribution of the Ancients. 1 mana enchantment. You can pay a swamp, remove X 1/1 counters from among creatures you control. Target creature gets -X/-X till end of turn. It's not too bad. That's actually one of the first times I've seen that card, though, so. Alright. Mardu Heart Piercer. He has the Heart Piercer bow, too. I don't know if you ever noticed that. Take Up Arms, Mardu Rough Rider, And a Savage Knuckleblade, 3 mana, 4/4. He's got tons of abilities. Pause the video and you can find out more inside. And a morph token. There was one time I used to read all the abilities, but then the videos, some of those paragraphs are huge, and the videos go forever and ever and ever. Blinding Spray, Briber's Purse, Raider Spoils. Oh, yes. Wow, this is the box. A Bloodstained Mire. This is our 4th fetch land, right? We'll review at the end. It's a fetch land. Lets us get a swamp or a mountain. I really need this one for my set. It's worth about $10 right now. Wow, I thought we just pulled a foiled fetch land also. Woo! Foiled Windscar Craig, though. People like those foiled basic land cards. Wow, I was about to like crap my pants there, guys. Stubborn Denial, Sultari Flare, Sultari Charm, and a Windswept Heath. My oh my, fetch lands galore. This is the box. It might not have a Planeswalker, but it has got the fetch lands. And I think we still have 6 packs to open, guys. This one is Plains and Forest in an island and a morph token. Alright, let's get down to the nitty gritty. What can we make happen? Do we even need to make anything happen? I don't know. I think we've got a lot of value out of this box already. Way more than I anticipated. Orling Outburst, Jeskai Elder, Despise, and a Howl of the Horde. 3 mana sorcery. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that copy. It also has Raid. Something's up with my camera. It looks like it's foiled, but you guys can pause it and read the rest for the Raid abilities. I don't think it's getting used too much. I don't see it at the top of the value list. Not in the Value Town list. If it was, we would know. It's used in a lot of different formats. Burn Away, Seek the Horizon, Monastery Swiftpeer, and another Narset Enlightened Master. Wow. Just wow. What is she here? Hold on one second. Let's see. So I can not be excited. She's worth $1.42. Whew. Not too much. I would like kill to pull 2 Narsets in a Dragon's box though. That'd be kind of amazing. Alrighty. Blinding Spray yet again. Set Adrift. Heir of the Wilds. And a Mantis Rider. This is actually seen play in a couple different decks, but he ain't worth too much. He's worth like $1 or something. I don't even see him on the list, but he's a 3 mana, 3/3, Flying, Vigilance, and Haste. He's got the abilities that count. Down to our final 3 packs. Guys, as we're coming to an end on our epic Cons of the Tarkir box opening series today, don't forget to hit that subscribe or like button. It definitely helps me keep bringing new content, like Master of the Ways, Opulent Palace, Tuskguard Captains, and a Blood-Soaked Champion. Pretty solid pull. 1 mana, 2/1. He can't block. He also has Raid. Pretty solid card. But hit that subscribe or like button, guys. It helps me keep bringing new content, new openings. You know, Zandar the Legend's not going anywhere. And we're just going to be opening more stuff. All right? You can't stop me, so you might as well join me. You might as well be part of the family. See what we get. And let's talk. You know, leave a comment down below. I'm happy to talk back to you guys. We can discuss all sorts of things like Chief of the Skell, another Cranial Archive, Witness of the Ages, or WoW. 2 of them back to back. Kind of disappointing. But he is a $2 card, so I mean, it's not that disappointing. And here it is, guys. The last Being Mean to It pack. And then we'll do a recap. Scion of Glaciers, Mardu Charm, Tuskguard Captain, and Our another mythic, Clever Impersonator, 4 mana for a 0/0. You may have Clever Impersonator enter the battlefield as a copy of any non-land permanent on the battlefield. So technically it's a third Narset if you ask me. So let's take a look. Once again, everything we did pull today, and we'll take a see how many fetch lands we got. I think it was 4. Clever Impersonator, Bloodsoaked Champion, Mantis Rider, Narset, Howl of the Horde, Windswept Heath, Bloodstained Mire, Savage Knuckleblade, Retribution of the Ancients, Jeskai Ascendancy, Siege Rhino, Jeering Instigator, Highland, Polluted Delta, Flying Crane Technique, Villainous Wealth, Foiled Narset. This video is gonna be titled "Foil Narset in Cons." That'll be hilarious. Polluted Delta. Well, some people think it'll be hilarious. Herald of Anfinenza, Timur Ascendancy, Crater's Claws, Flooded Strand, Ivory Tusk Fortress, Master of Pearls, Premium, Mardu Ascendancy, Wingmate Rock, Anfinenza the Foremost, Vazir, a Minesweep, Seeker of the Way. What the heck? Guys, how did these uncommons get in there? How'd you guys do that to me? Tricky. Dig Through Time, Deflecting Palm, Master of the Ways, or Master of the Pearls. I'm all like dumbfounded now how that happened. Ghostfire Blade, Crackling Doom, Utter End, and a Lich Lord. So yes, guys, that was a 5 fetch land box. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Keep playing Magic. And please hit that subscribe button, guys. If you haven't done it yet, you need to be part of the family.